This is a STEARsoft tutorial about whole school reports and analysing whole school data. You don't actually want to do this in the administrator area. You do it from the teacher area. So if you're here, we need to exit and go into the teacher area. There's a direct link to school reports here, or you can go via all school data and click the counters tab. The top options let you choose when the data is you're going to be looking at, which year groups and which sorts of classes. And then we've got a choice of 5 options. The top option is for finding your bad data, finding any errors, any blank entries where attendance hasn't been recorded, or if you've got unauthorised absences where no code has been recorded. So it's a useful way of diving in and quickly getting to any issues that you need to sort out. Downloading the CSV list of student attendance totals is just giving you a student by student totals list, and it's as a CSV. Or you can download the attendance sheets as a text file. The main two I'm going to be looking at are these bottom two. So view grouped attendance totals. These is quite a useful way of analysing data on a fairly frequent basis. You can see your totals grouped by year group. So for instance, just basic, what your percentage rates are of attendance. You can then burrow down and see how that breaks down by class. So if a particular year group has a particularly poor or particularly good attendance rate, you can see which class is contributing to that, and then you can burrow down further and see within that class which student might be contributing more, and even which week that might be occurring from. Okay. Then at the very bottom, it splits things by each individual code. So this is quite useful for finding where your absence rates might be coming from. What codes are hitting that? Is it because you've got lots of unauthorised ones that you don't know what it is, or have you got lots of medical appointments, lots of illnesses, lots of study leave, whatever it might be. At the top, reminds you what the things mean, which codes are counted as approved educational activity, and what your classes are. And last one, analysing attendance. This is useful to, for instance, find which students are occurring, which students are the latest. So it lists them in order of what you've chosen, so the latest students at the top in this case. You can do it by other things, and you can even customise your own thing. So I can have which students have got the most medical appointments. And don't forget, you can use the top things to burrow it down just to the last week or the last 10 weeks, or particular year groups. If you don't want it to be the last week, you can define these in the settings. So that was last week. I could change that to the last 2 weeks and update that. And those settings there affect these quick choose buttons here. Okay, that's it for where to find these things and quickly what they do. If you're an administrator, you can get back to being an administrator by pressing this little cross up here and going to the administrator area. I hope that was useful. Thank you for listening.